Bolivar Live, Day Trips and Things to Do is brought to you by Beachy Beatnik Boutique, located at 970 Surfside and Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas. Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and welcome to another Bolivar Live, Day Trips and Things to Do, brought to you by Beachy Beatnik Boutique. I want to thank Beachy Beatnik Boutique for everything they do for Bolivar Live and for the community. But today's show's from the Bolivar Lighthouse, the Point Bolivar Lighthouse, and we do a lot of coverage on this because of the rehabilitation, the rebuild process that's going on now. We're going to take a look at what it was like, the top coming off and on the ground, and where it stands now. It made a big transformation over the winter, and you can see in the background it's looking beautiful. We're also going to take you up in Coastal One and show you the Bolivar Lighthouse while we talk about it and the surrounding beauty here in Port Bolivar, Texas. Let's dive on in. The Bolivar Lighthouse was constructed in 1872. This 117-foot tall ironclad beacon guided mariners into Galveston Bay for 61 years until the light was extinguished in 1933. It's one of a few surviving 19th century Gulf Coast lighthouses and one of only two iron sheath lighthouses left in Texas. Remarkably, during the Galveston hurricane of 1900, the lighthouse sheltered 125 people, many fleeing waist-deep storm surge. In 1915, it protected 61 more during winds hitting about 126 miles per hour. In 1917, it sustained minor damage after being accidentally shelled during a military exercise at Fort San Jacinto. No injuries were reported, and the patchwork remains visible. Decommissioned in 1933, the lighthouse was sold in 1947 as surplus federal property. It has remained privately owned by descendants of E.V. Boyd and Isla Boyd Maxwell ever since. The ornate original Frenzo lens now resides at the Smithsonian National Museum of American History, awaiting eventual replication for restoration. In 2015, Mark Boyd and Michael Maxwell, descendants of the original private owners, launched the Bolivar Point Lighthouse Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit spearheading the restoration and public opening effort. In early 2018, condition assessment revealed urgent structural issues, particularly the crumbling cupola, the top, putting the lighthouse at risk in high winds. Experts estimate $2.5 to $5 million in repair costs. In May of 2023, volunteers and contractors successfully removed the deteriorating crown in the delicate operation during Phase 1 of construction. Future plans include fabrication and reinstalling an accurate replica of the cupola and lens, repairing masonry and ironwork, and repainting the tower in its iconic black and white stripes, which we all know has been done. Plans envision reopening the site as an educational and visitor center with tours, history exhibits, and community programming once restoration is complete. The Star of Hope community art installation even topped the structure during the holidays before the cupola was removed, a symbol of collective spirit behind the project. Why it matters? The Bolivar Point Lighthouse is more than a historic tower. It's a symbol of resilience and community heritage. It's survived through centuries of storms and even wartime accidents, testifies to its importance. Today, the restoration effort reflects the passion of locals and historians aiming to preserve, interpret, and ultimately share this striking maritime landmark for generations to come. Well, as you can see, there's a lot of history with the Bolivar Lighthouse. And like I always say, it's an icon of beauty here on Bolivar, and it's detrimental that we keep this in top shape through the rebuild process and see it light up the sky again. Right now they do have a star on it, and if you've been by here at night, it really symbolizes commitment and faith on the Bolivar Lighthouse. We're gonna head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. Remember, we do these shows every Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. Bolivar Live, day trips and things to do here on the upper Texas coast, Bolivar Peninsula. Once again, I'd like to thank Beachy Beatnik Boutique for sponsoring all these Bolivar Live day trips and things to do. We're gonna head on out. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come explore Bolivar Peninsula. You'll love it. God bless and bye-bye. Looking for that perfect blend of seaside charm and unique style? Nestled right here in the heart of Crystal Beach, Texas. Beachy Beatnik Boutique, located at 970 Surfside and Highway 87. Beachy Beatnik Boutique is your coastal fashion haven and jewelry lovers' paradise. Special thank you to Beachy Beatnik Boutique for sponsoring our 2025 Bolivar Live, Bolivar Peninsula day trips and things to do. Video equipment is sponsored by Crystal Beach Decor and More, located at 1959 Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas, and Beachy Beatnik Boutique and Jewelry, located at 970 Surfside and Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas. Thank you to these two businesses for being our 2025 video equipment sponsor for Bolivar Live.